So, yeah, we got to write that at the top of everything. That is the key. I write SOHCAHTOA maybe a little different than your other teachers did, because I think it makes life easier and tells you what the fraction is. That's just the thing. So, this is just relationships of sides and angles. There's actually some really cool stuff with this. What does H, O, and A stand for here?
Hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse. Which side is my hypotenuse?
26.
26, crossing the right angle, always your hypotenuse. What else?
Adjacent.
Adjacent. Do you know what adjacent means? You are adjacent to Olivia. You're next to her. So which side is adjacent to the angle I'm focusing on? 23. Or, one of my past students, this angle has a marking and this angle has a marking, and in between the angles is the A. I had a past student come up with that. I like that. What does the O stand for? Opposite. Opposite of this angle. I always draw it a little bit in cursive so it doesn't look like a 0, because when my handwriting messes me up, it makes me angry. So, how do you figure out which of these lovely trigonometric functions to use?
We don't have an O, so we get rid of the SO and the TOA.
Yeah, we don't have any sort of value for O, right? We've got a value for H, we've got a value for A, so which of these uses H and A? Cosine does, uses H and A. Do you see that? Does that make sense? This is the magical decoder ring. I might make a decoder ring for this. I haven't decided. Okay? But we do not have an opposite side, so those are no good. So we've got cosine of theta equals A over H. So what's my fraction? 23 over 26. And we got to solve for this lovely.
Inverse.
Lay inverse de cosine. Even the little blue calculators in the back, you can type them in exactly. Whenever you are looking for the angle, what this means to you is you need to hit the second button on your calculator. That's what it means to you. You got to hit the second button. Whether you're using your calculator on your iPhone, which you do have to type things in a little backwards and it's a little frustrating, but I can show you how to. Whether you're using a blue calculator or whether you're using a TI. It is super important that you actually type this stuff into your calculator, because typing it in your calculator, half the battle. Because your calculator might be in radians right now. Are you getting some weird crazy thing?
No, I was just trying to figure out.
Second cosine, and then type in the fraction.
I got 27.7 now. Why? Can you get calculators?
Oh, you said trying to mess. Well, then yours might be really hard because you got 4, 8. What'd you get?
I got like 4, 8, and I think.
Perfect. Hit the mode button. Make sure degrees was highlighted instead of radians. So even when we get calculators like TI calculators, other classes are using them. There's 2 ways to measure angles. We're used to degrees. There's also something called radians. You have to make sure you're in the right mode. Gotta make sure you're in the right mode. I always type in sine of 45 and make sure that I get 0.7071. That's how I know I'm in the right mode. Sometimes I check in the middle of a test, because especially with those little blue guys, if you hit something, there's a little DEG that should show up on the bottom of the screen. That means you're in degrees. If it's not there, tell me, I will fix it for you. Okay, but you should get this guy. And if we're rounding to the nearest degree, what are we turning this into? 28 degrees. Okay? Make sure that you actually type it in to get the right thing. You got to know how to type it into your calculator. Alright, how about this guy? Oh, God, hold on. So this is my angle that I'm looking at, right? So yeah, which side is what?
The bottom's the egg.
No.
The bottom's the O.
Bottom is opposite of this guy. What's this guy?
Your triangle doesn't look like our triangle.
Yeah, yours. Oh. Yeah, it does.
No.
It's because it doesn't have the little circle thingy that she drew on it. That's why.
Whoa, whoa, what just happened? Wait, what?
I think I know what she means. Were you confused because the 59 doesn't have like a thing above it?
So I was. Yeah, okay, never mind, I don't know what happened, I'm sorry.
The poltergeist. Well, it's the so one.
Yeah, that's the O.
What's this then?
That's A.
So, this is what everybody gets. Is there any value with age? No, there isn't. 59 goes inside of your trig function. The angle always goes inside your trig function. And the whole point is to solve for x, right? So you've got to include that one. So that's the one you got to be careful about. So what am I using? Wow. So my tangent of what equals what?
I can tell you that's going to be 13 over X.
It is.
So yeah, there's 59.
The degree always goes in the trig function. That's what trig functions are about. Okay? So there's two situations that happen in this. That's it. Only two. There's either a multiply or a swap.
And this one we swap.
This one we swap. Why do we swap?
Because we need X to be the degree, so it should be tan negative 1 of X equals 13 over 59, right?
Yeah, x is in that denominator, and you can swap it. And you can type that exactly into your calculator. 13 divided by tangent 59. If you had me for geometry a couple years ago, and we had those little green terrible calculators, and we had to type things in a super complicated way, and it was really frustrating because that was annoying. That's how I make sure we have
Holly,
Yes.
is Justin Bristol in class?
He's in the media center.
I'm sorry.
He's in the media center?
Oh, he's in the media, okay.
Yep. Okay. And what do you get?
7.8. Yeah, no, 8. Down to 7.8.
7.8 bananas?
Yep.
Total? Centimeters? Inches? Units? If I don't give you units, you are welcome to make up ones that make you happy. Centimeters, inches, feet, bananas, snorkels, rabbits, whatever makes you happy. I don't care. I'm good with it.
And I won't get a point off.
No? As long as you put units, some sort of units.
So if it gives you one, you have to use that one.
I'm fine with that. 7.8 pizza sounds delicious.
So if it gives you that it's centimeters, you have to be centimeters.
Right.
If it gives you one, or whatever.
Correct. And make sure if it's an angle, you put degrees. Yep. Cool? So you're with that?